What's going on, guys? It's a nice sunny 70-degree day in Panama City, Florida, growing zone 9A, and I'm going to be showing you what I have planted in my garden already on February 16th, 2025. Let's get into it. First on the list here, we've got my sugar snap peas. Now these things actually went through the 4 inches of snow that Florida got for the first time in like 150 years. And I thought, I don't actually know how they're going to respond. Are they going to come up? Is the germination rate going to take a hit? Because they were in the ground. And the snow melted. The snow was all the way up, basically the rest of this garden bed here. And snow melted, and these things are coming back with a vengeance. They're looking great. I think the fruit set on them is going to be just fine. I'm not worried for a second about the impacts of the snow. That being said, if there are some long-term consequences, I will absolutely be publishing that, just so everyone gets to know. Moving right along here, we've got our first tomato in the ground. Now, I'm gonna be totally honest here. I might have gotten a little ambitious with my tomato planting. It's February, I was getting a bunch of 75-degree days. I was like, all right, you know what? I think we could put some tomatoes in the ground. Starters were being sold at Home Depot. I picked them up, put them in the ground, and lo and behold, the 10-day weather forecast comes out and there is a 29-degree day coming up. It's not going to be super long term, but these guys might pay for it. Don't know. Again, I'll keep you guys updated on that. But yeah, that's my yellow pear. This is my Better Boy tomato, also got as a starter from Home Depot. The rest of these tomatoes were started by seed. This is my Cherokee Purple tomato. Super excited for this one. Never grew this variety before, and so I'm excited to see kind of what happens. Heirloom variety, super popular. You can find a lot of videos online. The Super Sweet 100, another super popular variety. I have a Sun Gold tomato in the male. That's going to be another cherry tomato coming. Brandywine Pink here. These tomatoes in the pots are actually going to be okay with the cold coming up because I can just bring them on inside. And here is a Black Krim tomato. I've heard good things about this one. I've heard it kind of rivals the Cherokee Purple in some people's opinions. I have no idea, no baseline on either of them, so we'll see how that goes. Moving on further down the line, we've got my winter squash. Obviously, I'm doing this in a grow bag this year. I love grow bag gardening. It's super fun. I don't like the circular marks it makes on my yard, but you know, you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet here. This one's taken off like a rocket. I'm excited to see what this one looks like in a month and a half, 2 months from now. Here we've got, call it an experiment. What I thought was going to be 3 cilantro plants, and now is obviously 1 cilantro plant and whatever the heck these are. They look brassica variety, but we will find out within time because these aren't going anywhere. Now back to the raised square foot garden bed here. I've got 45 onions I just threw in the ground about 4 days ago. Super excited for this. This Mel's mix I have in this garden bed is very soft, very flaky, and easy to kind of maneuver roots around, which means that I think these onions are going to get nice and bulbous in. Here we've got some chives. Haven't grown chives before, but it's going to be nice being able to, you know, bake a potato and garnish it myself, just coming out here. Under these chives, we've got 5 strawberries. All of these were starters from the store. I have some strawberry seeds I got online, planted 8 or 9 of them, not a single one germinated. I think I got scammed, but that's not to worry because these are pretty affordable at Home Depot. I'm excited to see how these go. They're already taking off very well. Obviously got 1 in the pot, or 2 in a pot, 3 in a grow bag. We'll see how that gets down. Here we've got some Butter Crunch lettuce. Had 5 of them, woke up this morning. 1 of them was just sitting right here, completely derooted. I wasn't too upset to see that happen. I don't know, maybe one of the puppies got them. Couldn't tell you. I am excited to see these 4 continue growing. Further on down the line, we've got some of our brassica variety vegetables here. This is, I believe it's pronounced Micheli cabbage. Might be botching that. Correct me if you know. But these 2 cabbages are being grown for kimchi. This one is having a little bit of a tougher time kind of getting its start to life. I think it's going to catch up very soon here though, as spring starts to kick off. Back here, we've got French breakfast radish. What I did was I just dug 4 trenches along the square foot back there, and I just kind of dumped the pack willy-nilly in there, and I plucked out as they started to sprout. And I think that, 1, it's a fun, lazy man's way to get it going, but 2, I think it kind of adds to the the home gardening, urban gardening, side of the house. Over here, we've got our second brassica variety, Brussels sprout. This is going to be the Long Island Improved. I've never grown this one before, but I hear good things about it. Had a second one, don't know what happened to it. Maybe the puppies got it, maybe aliens came and abducted it, couldn't tell you. Over here is our third and final brassica that's currently planted in this raised garden bed, and it is a broccoli, a Waltham variety. It's super easy to grow, super reliable. It's a beautiful plant, and I'm excited to see where these go. Back here, I've got some baby leaf spinach. Now you can kind of do baby leaf spinach one of two ways in a square foot garden. You can put 1 or 2 in it and let them grow nice, big, robust, pick off the leaves as you need them. Or you can do what I did and put like, I don't know, maybe 10 plants in here and eat them when they're a little bit smaller. Not quite microgreens, but I'm gonna be harvesting these things before too long as they get these kind of textured leaves coming up. Once I see another set of those, they're coming up and they're getting munched on in a salad. Adjacent to our baby leaf spinach here is our carrots. I don't know what type of carrots these are, but I do know that they are one of those just boring old orange carrots. They're nothing crazy. No multicolored purple, technicolor dream coat carrots out here. Back here, we have collard green Southern Creole variety, and this square foot was actually dedicated to carrots as well. I had sort of a readjustment happen late game, and now I've got a couple carrot sprouts coming up with the Southern Creole. I'm excited to see if there's any sort of companion planting benefits or if they're just going to crowd each other out. I have no idea. I do know that I'm growing this collard green for my wife's bearded dragon, so I'm not too worried about it being the most perfect, beautiful looking plant on earth. All right, finally, back here, we've got no plants in here yet, but this is going to be my Sugar Baby watermelon trellis. Now, I saw a video online that had a similar trellis style, and they grew sugar babies right on up. I'm hoping in 3 months from now, we've got, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sugar baby watermelons hanging off this trellis, because it's a very sturdy piece of equipment. Well, that's pretty much it for now, guys. Obviously, the garden's going to continue to adapt as time goes on and as we get closer to spring. But as it stands on February 16th, 2025, this is what I have in the ground, and this is how it's doing. Thanks for watching.